Hello everybody, welcome back to Neoquest 2. So you'll notice here, I did walk back here like I said I would. I gained 2 levels in the process. I did a lot of it on hunting. Oh, I forgot to spend Talenia's point. Didn't even realize. So, I've just been keeping with the same skills I was before. Talenia, I'm focused on the bow damage. She's doing a lot of damage now. Mipsy, I'm doing the group haste, and Rohan, I am alternating the critical and the stunning strikes. And then the last one I'll do is probably the melee haste. So that's where we're at now. Let me top off Rohan here, forgot to do that. And we're gonna go ahead and try to fight Gabarn again. I don't think it'll be too big of an issue now that I kind of know that I should take it more seriously and not try to brute force it. You might notice I changed my pet here. I've been kind of getting more into pet customization and just kind of more into playing on the site in general, actually. Doing this playthrough is kind of like opened me back up to the site. So I went ahead and changed. I used my premium perk actually to change him into a Galert. So, or her actually. Library, I used to zap it, so the library would change its gender all the time. But I should slow them actually. So they're still purple. I haven't decided what color I want to eventually keep it. I kind of like the purple. I might just keep it as that. What am I doing? I want to slow. That was the big thing last time. C slowed me a lot. I didn't slow him at all. See, that's a problem. I need to get him slowed. I probably should have bought more slowing potions actually. I didn't really even think about it. Alright, we're hasted. Potions are good. I'm going to try Obliterate. He was resisting every single one of them last time. He's a magic user, so I'm assuming that's why. There we go. That is literally the first Obliterate that's hit him between both attempts. I do feel like the levels make a difference on whether or not it's going to hit. There's got to be some kind of like hidden stats for that increase as you level up, but I have no proof of that. All right, doing really good. If this hits, we'll be in. Okay, well, didn't do full damage, but it did pretty good still. Yeah, the slowing and hasting really made a big difference. Not that we're clear yet, because he can heal for 100, so that's pretty significant. It's kind of interesting. Like, I think this is the first boss that can heal. I might be misremembering. We might have encountered somebody else who could heal, or maybe they just never did. There we go. Pretty easy that time. So Gabarn roars in anguish. "You don't know what you've done," he gasped. "The medallion must not be reunited." Suddenly, powerful blasts of energy emit from his body in all directions, shaking the ruined temple and raining debris everywhere. You dive for cover, and Gabarn's body explodes in a tremendous conflagration. The ground shakes like a great earthquake. After a minute, though, it ends, and the room is silent. Lying on the floor where Gabarn stood, you now see a piece of bronze metal glinting in the fading light. It appears that the Medallion of Wind has been broken. You found what appears to be the upper part of the medallion. It has some kind of markings on it, but it's difficult to tell what they are. I do remember this, so we got to get the second piece. I feel like you have to fight him like again for the second piece, but maybe I'm just making that up. Or somebody similar or something. I don't really know. I like glanced at the bosses on Jelly Neo a few weeks ago, and I didn't see him twice, but maybe they just didn't list him twice. I don't know. Maybe I'm confusing it with a later fight that you do twice. I think I remember you doing the Pant Devil twice in chapter 5. I don't know. Come on. Now it's going to be slow to load. I did actually also make a couple of new pets, because like I said, I'm getting more into the pet customization. I also was trying for some trophies unsuccessfully. I really don't have a lot of trophies because I would pretty much only play the games until I got the avatar, and then I would stop. I've spent a lot of time on this site, but it was mostly avatar collecting. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Took a long time to load. So we got some new armor. Let's check that out. So Tailinia got this, which is just great. Yeah, definitely gonna do this. We're gonna lose a bit on shockwave, but we'll make it up in bow damage. Rohan got this. Perfect. Straight upgrade. I think that was all we got in terms of armor. I didn't put this on because my melee defense is maxed. I need to sell some of this. It's just taking up too much space. Not that we have a limit on space, but it's just annoying to look through. I think we're good though. You know, I've been avoiding, I haven't gotten Mipsy a better wand at all. I wonder, like I was talking about, there's got to be some like hidden stats that determine how much she hits with obliterate. I wonder if that would be affected if I got her a better wand, assuming that's even true. Let's see if anybody says anything new here. Medallion of Wind, or part of it, I suppose. Now that the way north past the ruined temple is cleared, should be able to venture further. Well, all right. Why, if I'm going past the ruined temple, why did it bring me all the way back over here? Why couldn't it just put me outside the ruined temple? So I'm pretty sure now is when we're going to go get Velm. So that's pretty exciting. We'll be able to max out 2 of his stats immediately, which is great. The Medallion of Wind is broken. Not wholly unexpected. These things do happen over time. But what's even more remarkable is this passage I found in an ancient scroll talking about the medallion's construction. It says, well, loosely translated anyway, device is lined in 3 places, allowing for disassembly. The artifact is powerful and should not be kept in its assembled form except when needed. Apparently, whoever created the medallion had intended for this all along, or at least allowed for its possibility. But where do we find the other pieces? Well, now that you've defeated that undead pharaoh and retrieved the first piece, the cliffs surrounding the temple have moved themselves aside. For the first time in ages, we can reach the desert beyond, instead of having to laboriously climb through the mountains, which takes months at best. There is supposedly a town just north of the ruined temple. People there might have some insight into the location of the other pieces. What with being so near to where the first piece was kept? I suggest you go there and find out what they know. Alright, again, if I have to go back there, why put me all the way back over here? Yeah, what I was gonna say, right at the end of that fight, it's interesting that it seems like he's the first boss that healed, which I might be wrong about, but it's kind of interesting that they introduced that right before you get your first character that can heal. Maybe to like show you that it's possible. More than likely, I'm probably just forgetting, and there probably was somebody who healed. I can't imagine we made it this far with no boss healing at all. I would imagine we probably haven't seen anybody healing for 100, but nonetheless. But yeah, so I've been playing on the site a lot more in general. I've been keeping up with my food club bets. I was doing that for a while, and then I stopped putting them in, just because they take a minute to put in, and I just kind of stopped feeling like doing it. But I started doing that again. Did pretty well. I made 300K today from that. I put in 100K or so. So, you know, I made like 200K, I guess I should say. But I just use the bets that they post on Reddit every day. I don't actually know too much about how to do it myself. Been playing some games. Haven't really like made any progress towards a trophy or anything. I got an avatar actually. I was missing the ghost croc avatar, which you need to have a croc as your active pet for. It was the only pet one I needed. And I actually made a croc. You can see him right here because pirate crocs morphing potions are really cheap now. Same with pirate drake morphing potions. So I always wanted a croc and a drake, so now I have them. And then I got this pet named after my dog Steady. I had him on an alt account that I made when my account was frozen, so I brought him over. I don't know exactly where we're going here. So this is the inn. Let's go ahead and rest here so that, if we die, we'll go back here. So we can stop doing that walk finally. Velm, I think, is in one of these tents. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just gonna, we're buying? I thought I said talk. We're good on resurrection potions. Some slowing potions would probably be nice. So I'll go ahead and do that. Damage potions are becoming less useful because they don't hit that much. But I'll still buy 10 of them. Just so we have a good stock going eventually. Actually, damage potions are really nice with Velm because Velm doesn't do a lot of damage otherwise. So Talinia and Rohan just got better equipment, 28 and 37. This is 30 and 40, and it doesn't give the stat boost, so it's not really worth it. See, Rohan has 35 armor with +3 on the melee haste. I feel like that's more worth it than the 5 boost in defense. I don't really know that, though, Like, this is all just like gut feelings. I don't actually know what this stuff does. Talinia doesn't have any buffs, so the 5 is probably a good upgrade. I'm gonna get Mipsy a better wand just because it's been so long, and like I said, there might be some hidden stats that I'm not taking advantage of. I wonder if they'll have stuff for Velm once we get Velm. Mipsy, it's a 6 boost in defense for 2 less on the haste. I don't know. I guess we'll go with that one. Which makes me rethink Rohan's because I just turned it down. It's a little different though. It's 1 less defense point and 1 more haste point, so yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, I shouldn't sell this stuff. I always start selling it and then I'm like, but if I lose my if I die, then I'll lose half my gold, so I probably shouldn't do that. Let's go ahead and equip all this. Mipsy's getting a big boost in the wand. Hopefully it does make a difference. And then we got her armor. And then we got Talinia's armor. And that should be it. We can examine the medallion. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's get out of here. Whoops. I thought this was going to be the armor store since it has like a sword on top of it. This guy wants some water. Trying to save my voice a little bit, so that's why I'm not reading all of the dialogue. Because I'm recording a lot of videos right now. My job is I teach math, so I've been having to make a lot of lecture videos. So it's been rough on my voice between these videos, the Game and Beard videos, and the lecture videos. I swear Velm is supposed to be in here. Well, her daughter was stolen. Let me look at my map. Yes. Okay, Velm is in the inn. That's like the last place I would have looked. There's usually not anybody important in the inn. Besides, the innkeeper. Alright, come on. Let's go. There we go. Which one was that? This one? There he is. Talk to Velm. Velm looks up at you as you approach. He squints at you as if trying to place your features. Hello there, he says. Can I help you with something? Who are you? Velm blinks. Well, I'm a cleric, I think. And I seem to be having some memory problems. I know my name though, Velm. I woke up in this inn yesterday morning. Apparently I'd arrived late the night before. Everyone in this village seems to think that I'm an adventurer of some kind, but from what I can gather, I'm just a simple cleric trying to make my way in the world. Odd, don't you think? Well, they think we're adventurers too. Would you like to join our party? I don't know, really. What good could I be? Or what good I could be? I have some kind of spell book, but I haven't been able to cast any of the spells in it except once, he frowns. I was walking back from one of the other tents, and I saw some kind of strange undead creature appear almost out of nowhere. I was very scared, but I shouted something. I can't remember what now. And the creature suddenly got a confused look in its eyes. It just stood there for a while, then wandered away without looking back. I guess it was some kind of distraction or mesmerization spell I tried to cast. But I've been trying to duplicate my feat for hours. No luck. Maybe I can only use magic when I'm scared or in danger? At any rate, adventuring, well, I guess it beats sitting around here all day long. Sure, I'll join you. Nice. All right. Let's see what he's got. So he's got a humble staff, which is 20 damage. He's in a holy chain armor for 30 defense. 34 skill points. So we basically want to pick between healing and group healing, just kind of like how Mipsy wanted to pick between single target damage and multi-target damage. With Mipsy, I went single target, but with Velm, I'm going to go group healing. It does less than the individual healing does, but it's pretty necessary, I've always found, for the later fights. And then we definitely want to go group shielding too. That's pretty self-explanatory. Increases everybody's defense. When I was a kid, I always liked to do Celestial Hammer, because that's like a damage move. So Velm would actually do some damage, but I don't think that's really worth it. I just always wanted to be doing damage. Mesmerization, like I feel like that would only be useful on bosses, and oh, never mind. It says if they're damaged, they'll become unmesmerized. So I don't think that would really, like, I can think of like one fight where that might be useful, and that's the fairy fight in Haunted Woods. But I don't really see it being useful other than that. So I think I'll just go with the defense after that. Defense and haste. I don't know which one I should do first. Like, it's important for him to stay alive, but if he could heal more often, then it'll be easier. So maybe I'll go with haste. Yep. Sounds good. All right. Now we're rolling. Let us go check on the armor just to see if they have new stuff now that we have Velm. Probably not, but you never know. Like, I doubt there's a way to upgrade his armor immediately. No, okay. So let's get out of here, and let's go ahead, and we're going to make our way kind of this way now. We're in the part of the map called the Central Desert, at least on Jelly Neo it's called that. Here it's just called Lost Desert still, I guess. But we want to go to the Valley of Kings next. That's a new one. Kansu? I don't remember that. That must be a pet. So yeah, you can see these are Velm's attacks here. There's really, I guess I can cast a shield. Like I said, he doesn't do a lot of damage. But magic resistance plus 30, defense plus 30. I mean, that's really good. If that's like our stat points, like that's a pretty big jump. Oh, they got slowed. Oh, Talini has the slowing strikes on. From the armor. Yeah. They're not even doing any damage. Oh, he can heal? Okay. Well, I'll attack with Velm, but as you can see, like, it doesn't really do much. I need to get the zombie Tekko out of here since he just healed them. Yeah, I haven't decided what I want to paint my Galert here. I've been looking for like backgrounds and stuff too, because I've talked about how I never really got into like the backgrounds and like putting clothes on them and stuff and just customizing them because it was introduced after my first long hiatus. So I had like I played this game a lot from 2003 to probably 2006 or 7. And then I pretty much stopped until about 2010. And I think when I came back in 2010, it was all there. But because it wasn't like what I knew already, I kind of ignored it. And I never got into it. So I've been thinking about getting into that now. So I've accumulated a lot of them over the years. So I've been kind of looking through them. But yeah, I haven't wanted to customize a lot of them because I don't know what color I'm going to want to paint them first. Right. I do kind of like the purple, so I might leave it like that. I was thinking maybe Mariquan because I did like the Mariquan Galerts. And then I could go with like an aquatic theme. That'd be kind of cool. For my croc, I'm thinking about Ghost and making it like Halloween themed. Cause I like how the Ghost croc looks, and it's that that's what the avatar is too. And I've always really liked that avatar. I mean, I guess I'll heal. Well, I guess I probably should have cast shields. Too late though. It's already loading. Telia should be able to clean that up with the spray of arrows. So now we're gonna get 4 enemies very often, since we have 4 people on our team. Oh, I already used spray of arrows. I don't even remember. Whoops. I'll do that. I'll let Velm take that guy out. Yeah, Drake, I have no idea what color I want to paint it right now. I kind of like the blue Drake, actually, because it's like the guy from Escape from Meridell Castle. So I might just do that. It seems kind of silly when it's already pirate to paint it blue, but I don't know. I just kind of like how the blue one looks because Escape from Meridell Castle was always my favorite game when I was a kid. It kind of sucks though. I've tried playing it again, and man, it's like I was like really good at it. I never did get a trophy from it, but I remember being really close to the trophies. I had like 1,400 points or something as my high score. This is the Palace of the Ancient Kings, by the way. Let me get my map pulled up because this is a big place. So where are we going? We are going... I don't even see. Oh, so if you just go around, eventually you'll randomly get a note telling you where to go. But you don't actually need to do that. You can just go to this place on the map. So we can skip most of this area. Okay, good to know. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe a blue drake, ghost croc, maybe a Mariquan Galert. Don't know. My ice hissy is going to stay the same. no idea about the loop. And the rookie, I'm just going to keep zapping. I actually can make a 7th pet, I guess, because of premium. It's just wild how many pets you can have now. I still feel like it should only be 4, maybe a 5th for premium. Because that's what it always was, like, during the majority of my time playing. Let's go with that. Rohan is consistently doing a lot of damage, and he can get like up to like almost 90 when he gets a crit. So he's starting. There's 92. There you go. He's starting to. He's gonna overtake Mipsy soon. Mipsy's never gonna go past 100. We're getting to the point of the game where Mipsy gets less useful because everybody has so much magic resistance. So obliterate like doesn't hit as much. Put that on. But I don't know, maybe with the better wand, it has something to overcome that magic resistance. Don't know. They don't really lay out your stats. That is something I wish they did. Like I wish I could just look at the characters and see like, okay, his attack is 50, her defense is 60, whatever, you know. It would be nice to have a stats page. But I'm assuming, you know, this was on Neopets. So they probably wanted to keep it as simple as possible. Not that this game is super simple, but they probably just thought that wasn't necessary. That it might be like off-putting. That's my best guess. I don't really know why. Go ahead and put those shields on. There's not really a reason to put shields on in these normal battles, but I don't really have anything else to do with Velm, so it's like might as well. I remember this is a Shoryu, and I remember a Shoryu was like one of my first pets. I remember having a Scorchio, a Shoryu, and a Bloomaroo very early. And then when I made this account, I made this account as a side account, but I didn't start playing on it until my old account was frozen, which I've talked about before. But then this pet was actually my friend Zach's, and he gave it to me because I was like starting over. But we're coming right up to another boss. Wow. Okay. You know, we might as well let's just go ahead and try it. I was gonna end this episode, but you know, we're right here, so we might as well just do it. I didn't expect to find a boss this soon. It might be smart to level up first, but I also kind of feel like we're good. Like with Velm, we kind of feel like untouchable. Maybe I could like, well, I don't really need to top him off now because we might get in a battle before we even get to him. If I don't have another battle to heal, I'll top off Rohan at least. There we go. Dynastic Priest. Throw that up. I don't actually know what the max health he can heal is. Like I want to say it's 90, and I think with single target it gets up to 150. But I could just be making that up. Try to crush him, I guess. I doubt he can do 25 damage. Man, he's doing shockwaves and slowing right now. Oh, I got the journal page. Is that the note? Because it's pretty useless now. So It is the note. This is the note that tells us there's a bed that conceals a staircase. Wow. I'm surprised you can get it in here because, like, you can't get in here without already going through that. I'm thinking, what were we gonna do with Talenia after Shockwave? Was it melee haste? Probably. I don't know if magic resistance, like, I don't think magic resistance would be as useful. Because I might be wrong, but I feel like Obliterate is the most powerful spell anybody has, which caps out at 100. I don't know. Which would mean most people would be doing physical damage. Assuming that it's only from spells, I don't really know. If it is like the best, it's kind of weird that it would max out so early like that. I'll just keep them topped off, I guess. Since we're going into the boss fight. It always feels like a waste healing when like hardly anybody is damaged, but there's really nothing else for Vilm to do. I could throw some damage potions, but I don't want to do that on regular enemies. If I have a free turn on a boss, I'll do some damage potions. This guy looks pretty cool on the little preview I see here. This boss coming up. Let's throw those shields up. Okay. Nipsey has trouble hitting the dynastic priests, I guess, because they're both magic users. So I'll let the other guys focus on him. Nipsey can take this guy out. Do that. Might get a level out of this for Velm. Oh man. Ryan's getting critical hits pretty often. There we go. Nope, not quite. You don't play with me enough. I'm bored. I got you yesterday. Come on, man. Give me a chance. It took you away from that neglectful owner, Avatar 929 too. Alright, the Revenant of the Dunes and 2 possessed skeletons. Well, he's got some partners. You see a decaying, mummified figure before you, but despite its state, it appears fierce and powerful. Its mouth is covered by rotting cloth, but it makes a ghastly moaning sound as it moves to attack. Alright, man, let's do this. In general, I like to take out the underlings first. Let's do that. Throw up our shields. And let's go in on the possessed skeletons. Who knows if it might be one of those fights where you don't even need to kill these guys. I think we're good, so let's go through a Scorcher potion, I guess. Cool. I probably should have slowed him. I didn't think about that. Man. He's really slowing us a lot. Let's throw this. There we go. Definitely need a heal there. Now let's go in on him. Got lots of stats stacked up now. Hasted, slowed, magic resistance, defense. Come on. Sometimes clicking a second time actually does seem to help. Could just be my imagination. Ooh. Alright. Start in on him. Use that spray of arrows to take him out. There we go. We could probably go with a blister potion. Yeah, figured he would. Rohan was slowed. We're no longer hasted. Let's do that. Yeah, I like the haste over the haste potions because it works on everybody. Whereas I'm pretty certain that the haste potions only work on one target. I could be wrong about that. Ooh, nice. And I got some Neo points. Yeah, he's pretty easy. The big difference between him and the last guy, well, one is Vellum. I mean, that's a huge difference. But two, he doesn't heal. All right, the Revenant shudders and falls to its knees as the final blow lands. A thin, keening sound emits from its lifeless husk as it collapses to the ground. Behind it, you see two passages. One that leads to a glowing orb, and another leads to a calm but somewhat disheveled young woman. All right, and we got a lot of stuff here. Let's spend those skill points. I guess we'll talk to that woman, and then we'll be done. Let's go ahead and well, with that extra +1, Talenia is maxed on bow damage. I can't remember if we got something else for her though. We'll do that. It's just Mipsy that's getting left behind on the XP because she was dying so much early. Let's look at that new armor. Another straight upgrade. We won't have the critical or stunning, but well, I don't know, because damage increases max, but this is 6 more. I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna think about it too much like I always do. What else did we get? This? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's easy decision. Straight upgrade. Always like it when it's just a straight upgrade and no downsides. Alright, so the person's over here. A uni. Lefira says, well, I heard the battle from in here. That Revenant of the Dunes was horrible, wasn't he? She looks around and sighs. Well, let's get out of here. You seem awfully calm about all this. Why shouldn't I be? The only reason I'm here at all is that the Revenant managed to put a holding spell on me before I could get a counterspell off. Now that he's dead, the spell's broken, so I can go home. She looks at you, then frowns. Wait a second. Everyone at Wasat gave you the little Lefira's so lost. Oh, won't you please save her? Wah 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 line, didn't they? And did they? Oh, this might be that one person was talking about. She sighs. I wish they'd cut that out. I've been practicing magic for years, and I'm quite capable of taking care of myself. I don't know what the Revenant wanted with me, but I'm perfectly fine. He couldn't have harmed me, even if he was able to keep me from casting any spells. Well, we're willing to escort you home. Ha! And then blinks, startled. I'm sorry. Let me apologize. I've been rude to you. Thank you very much for rescuing me, as it were. But I won't need an escort. I can get back to Wasset just fine by myself. There's a teleportation orb down the passage, which should take you outside. She smiles and then waves her hand. See you back in town. We can talk safely there. There's a bright flash, and she vanishes. Alright, so I wonder if I'm supposed to go back and talk to her, or what? Man, I get so many random events from Premium. Alright, well, we're back outside, so I'll probably walk back to town or like in the direction of wherever we're supposed to go in between episodes, and I'll see you guys for the next one. So thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye.